Hey guys, I'm that Gundam guy, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Real Grade Wing Gundam 0 EW. So when we take a look at the box here, we can kind of see what we'll be expecting in this build, kind of information, and got some nice poses on there, some Japanese, and same thing on the other side. So let's get this open and let's take a look at what we're dealing with. Alright, so I just got it open. So now we're going to take a look at what's all in here. So we have the little panels with some wing pieces. Got some of the joints. Some of the colorful parts as well. We got some more like pieces to go on the hips, more parts for the wings as we can see here. So, and I think this is the exact same thing, just in a different bag. And we also have the manual that is very long, because this is actually one of the larger real grades. So these can take a couple days to build for me, but you know, as we can see here, there's some of the wing assembly, and it shows you how to like put it in the shield pose, I guess, and kind of how everything works here. And then we can also see where all the stickers are gonna go. But yeah, I'm gonna get these cut open. I'm gonna put them on here, and then we can start building. Guys, so we did just finish the Wing Gundam, so let's first take a look at kind of what comes in it, and then we'll take a look at the Gundam itself. So you do have these two beam sabers and these two guns that can combine. I don't know how, but I know they do. Not actually, I think I figured it out. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, they just kind of combine to make one big weapon. You get two of these open hands. You get two of these hands that can like hold the beam sabers and the guns. And then you also get two of the hands with posable fingers. And you also get this to show scale. Alright, but now that we got that out of the way, let's take a look at the Gundam itself. So first, I obviously have it in this pose to kind of show it's the way you compose it. But let me open these up really quickly and then we'll actually take a look at the Gundam. Alright guys, so here it is open. So now let me get this off the stand. All right. So as you guys can see, it's the same size as a high grade or any other one like this. But this is a real grade, so it's kind of the same build as the master grade. So let's take a look at the shoulder pads here. They do kind of come off a little bit, but to do the pose I was doing the start, so kind of just have to snap those back into place, and they do just slide on the arms, which is quite nice. In the torso, there's a cool thing where these just kind of pop forward, and then the shoulder actually pulls up to show like a little cannon, and this can just be pushed back in. It does have the same motion as a master grade. Got the toe, got the leg, and then you got the hip. In the arm, it can rotate, do its thing, and then you also have the hand movement. But these do like to come off from what I've noticed, like these little caps. But now let's kind of take a look at the wings themselves, if I can get them off. Alright, so taking a look at the wings, there's a lot of moving parts in here. So the back two, they kind of just open up to some feathers. The main wings do have a lot of these. I think there's 7 in each, but they kind of just open up nice and easy. But I don't know, I've so far had trouble kind of posing it off video. So far that's my really only big problem with it, are these wings. Like, I know it's the big part of the set, but I don't know, I feel like you should at least make it a little easier to pose. But, you know, it is kind of just like a toy for kids. I'm well aware of that. But, yeah. Let me get back on the stand. But yeah, you can kind of just have it in like, you can kind of just have it in like any pose you really want. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the easiest thing to pose. I wouldn't say it's the hardest thing to pose. The hardest thing I've had to pose so far was probably the Gundam Stray red frame. But, you know, now we can get this into some poses, kind of show what the weapons look like, and yeah. Alright, so this one is kind of off the box, but you can kind of get in this pose with the beam saber. It does look very cool, in my opinion, with the open wings. A lot of the poses kind of don't take advantage of these open wings, but I don't know, I do like this one with the open wings. And another one of the poses is obviously the one in the front when the wings were like closed over. That one is mid because you kind of have to like lean it back. So with this one, it's kind of just like a lean back thing, kind of trying to take advantage of the beam sabers and how they're held. But one thing I just realized that's kind of a problem is these get loose in here, so that's kind of a bummer for paying $38 or whatever for this. But yeah, I do like this one. I kind of just wanted to figure out what I can do with the wings and kind of the arms, since they are a little more on the fragile side because they're already like pre-built and not part of the actual kit. And to kind of finish things off for the video, I did want to do at least one pose with the gun. The main problem with the gun is, on mine, this part actually broke off on this one. I used my glue to kind of put it back together. It doesn't work very well. It's because the hands don't come apart the easiest. But anyway, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Make sure to like and subscribe. The next one probably be in like a week from this video being released. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, guys.